OMG, Sports-A-Delic. I'm Reem. Just when you didn't think it could get any crazier, just when you think the story was over, the Jon Gruden fallout, the aftermath. And I gotta tell you, I'm a Washington fan, but I'm really doing some soul searching because something is not right. I don't know if it's a cover up, but I tell you what, meet me over here in the studio because we get ready to talk about it. Sports-A-Delic, Sports-A-Delics, what's up? As always, thank you to my subscribers and welcome and thank you to my new subscribers. That's Lorraine right there. Tell me what you think, okay? Please subscribe, like, and share. The aftermath with Jon Gruden. I mean, you have got to be kidding me. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and light up because I got to light up and drink up for this one. We're going in tonight. This is the McAuliffe, and it's awesome. This is normally about a $10 to $12 cigar. I was fortunate enough to get it for $4.20, discounted. Cigars and the cigar price are not necessarily indications of a good cigar. So don't let somebody gas you up into paying $25 for a cigar. Doesn't mean it's going to be good. And the best cigar you can ever smoke in your life is the one that you have in your mouth. Now, with all of that being said, does the NFL think that we are stupid as fans? Now, check this out. Jon Gruden emails were exposed through an investigation going on with the Washington football team. You know, sexual harassment, just a horrible culture, sexist, crazy environment. But notice how we hadn't gotten any information about the sexual harassment investigation that is all about Jon Gruden. But here's the thing. Have you ever sent an email and the person didn't respond? I mean, 7 years worth of emails and no response. See, that's what the NFL want us to think. They want us to think that Jon Gruden was just sending all of these wow, misogynist, racist, crazy emails and nobody responded to any of his wildness, right? That's what they want you to believe. I mean, maybe a LOL. Did somebody, laughing my ass off or shaking my head? There had to be some kind of response. And we know that other people were on this thread because we did get that much, that there was other people on the email thread. But the NFL decided to exercise privacy, and therefore we don't get to know. Then next thing you know, Congress gets involved. Now, some people seem to think, well, since they're not doing anything to actually help the country, so they just found something to kind of jump on, which at least they're doing something right. And I'm glad that they're jumping on this. We deserve to know. If there's owners, if there's other GMs and managers and owners that feel or think, believe the way that Jon Gruden, they need to be gone. They need to have to sell their team and get on up out of here. Again, we live in times now where this type of nonsense is not going to be tolerated. But for the NFL, and we know they're all about protecting the Shiiid, I get it, but this is wrong. And then, just when you think it can't get any crazier, Jon Gruden just throws out there, just wait. The whole truth is going to come out. So is Jon Gruden going to pull R. Kelly? Like, I'm going to snitch. I'm not going down by myself. I mean, he's going to get $60 million no matter what happens. And then, I gave praise to the Raiders organization for doing the right thing. And then what happens? What happens after that? Well, then the owner comes out and say, hey, don't ask me anything else. Go ask the NFL. They have all the answers. He first releases a statement that this type of thing isn't going to be tolerated. Then he turns around like, get out of my face, ask the NFL. So what that really means is he didn't want to fire Jon Gruden or ask him to step down. That's exactly what that means. If your theme is it's not to be tolerated, then you stand there and you answer all the questions in the aftermath. You don't get to just, well, ask the NFL. So that lets you know that this is far more dirty. Now, we live in a society where there's no such thing as delete, right? So I'm sure after this Jon Gruden stuff, a whole lot of people went through their emails, their personal emails, their cell phones, their texts, and went delete, delete, delete. I would be curious to see how many people just got new telephones altogether, just threw it in a microwave or threw it in a sewer drain and just said, hey. But we know that Sprint and Verizon and these people, they have it. Do you think it's going to get that deep? Hit the subscribe, like, and share. I want to hear your comments because I'm wondering if it's going to get this deep. Because something is going on. I mean, and it's true. We all know that, sad but true, if it was just racist comments, Jon Gruden would still be coaching. He would have coached today. That was obvious because they knew about it, and he still coached on the following Sunday after the Friday when they found out. But when you start talking about, people's sexual orientation, now that's a problem. Now something's going to have to be done. And everything doesn't boil down to race, but obviously sometimes it does. And it's just a misfortune all the way around. But we need to know. Inquiring minds want to know. And so during this particular fallout, a lot of people are scrambling. Congress has got involved. I want you to stay tuned because I'm going to bring it to you. I am tracking and following this because we need some answers. But don't try to pee in our face. Think we're going to put up an umbrella because it's raining. Somebody responded to these emails. And honestly, I've been wanting Daniel Snyder to sell the team 1 year after he bought it. I just don't think that this guy is ownership material. He has the money, but I don't know that he has the character, because word on the street. Now, I talked to a couple of people that have family members that worked inside of the organization, and they said that everybody walks around on eggshells, that he talks to people and treat people like they are beneath him, and that's part of that culture. And I think that's why we're cursed as a team. The powers that be are saying, Snyder, you're not going to get a championship. So I'm hoping that something is exposed in those emails to where he can go ahead and get on up out of here. Because it's, again, Sports-A-Delic, thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe, like, and share. And always be good to yourself and put some smoke in the air.